Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this Tuesday morning. Got a big show lined up, so we'll get started with our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center. Remember, today on Tuesday they have a test of adult basic education. They do it at 8 o'clock and do it at 5 o'clock. Run by and see School Administrator Mike Heppenstall. Got a very able-bodied staff there, and they can get you started in the right direction. Today's high is going to be right around 80 degrees, and low is going to be at 71. Water temperature now has jumped up to 80 degrees. It's really warmed up the last couple of days. It might have been that full moon we had last couple of nights, kept it heated up. But take a look at our river readings, folks. The river readings is low. We're on this weekend. Look at the big river. The Apalachicola at Bluntstown is at 0.6, and it was like that over the weekend. And I tell you what, there's stumps in the middle of the. We ran into a stump right in the middle of the river. Luckily, we weren't going real fast. Okay, but just be careful out there. Now, take a look at the Choctawhatchee at Caryville. It jumped up a little bit. It's going up to. Right at 1.7, it's going to go about a half a foot the next couple of days, but it's again, it's low over there also. Both rivers are low and got a lot of rain and all. Now, the Carl Burnham Marine Specialties tide chart, we've had really, over the last couple of days, some really strong tides. The mullet's been moving in close to shore, seeing a lot of activity. Tuesday, May 8th, looking at a high tide this morning at 10:59, and a low tide this evening, late evening at 10:18. We got a 2-foot tide the rest of this week. Good strong tides. We're looking at some neat tides next week, but this week we'll have a lot of tidal flow in and out. Okay, that takes care of our weather, so we'll take our break and be back with our special guest.
Your vision is precious. If an emergency arises, you don't want to be sitting in a hospital waiting room. Accidents and injuries can happen outside of your workday. That's why our team of physicians provide emergency eye care to our patients anytime, day or night. You can count on your local experts in eye care to be there for you whenever you need us. The Eye Center of North Florida.
9 doctors, 1 vision, yours.
At Panhandle Educators, we offer full-service banking.
We're 5-star rated.
A safe place for your money.
Find us anytime, anywhere.
Or come see us on Highway 77 north of the mall. On the east side, across from Rutherford High School.
Come see us at the beach on R. Jackson Boulevard.
We're here in Southport on Highway 77.
Live or work in Bay, Holmes, Jackson, or Washington County? You could be a member.
Join us. We'll take care of you.
Panhandle Educators Federal Credit Union.
The letter X. It's one tough letter, and the only one that stands for something. It's the mark of the unknown factor, the spot of the buried treasure, the model of rugged beauty. But what really sets it apart is its power to multiply everything.
Sweet Old Bob says see and save on all Exmark products today at Soul Tracker.
We are so lucky to live in North Florida. We have some of the best fresh and saltwater fishing in the world. My biggest problem is not catching fish, but trying to decide what kind of fish I want to catch. No matter what I'm after, I always stop at Sunjammers Water Sports first. They have just what I need: rods and reels, line, tackle, and most important, live bait. Yes, sir, we sure are lucky.
Welcome back, folks, and good morning, Alan Courtney.
Morning, Coach. How are you this morning?
Around the tournament trail. Alan and I we were gathered this weekend at a tournament hall, but we've had all kind of activity going on the bass scene. So let's get started. We've got a lot to cover. First, I have a video in our next segment. So let's get started. What's going on?
All right, we'll do like we normally do, and these are going to be photos and the weights of last month's, April's tournaments around the area, the clubs and the monthly tournaments and some annual tournaments. But we'll start off.
All right. What's this first one here, Jeff?
First one is Seminole Bassmasters, and that's Mr. Kelly Hewitt. And they fished Lake Seminole, and he had a winning stringer of 18.05 pounds.
18 pounds.
Mm-hmm. That's
nice
a good weight.
Right there. All right, the next one right here.
And that was our club tournament. And got a little heads cut off there, but
look at here.
We fish out of End of the Road Landing over in Apalachicola River, and Wayne Gay won that one. That's his wife there with him, and he had 14.43 pounds.
That's a nice fish right there.
Yeah, that was a good one. And then that same day, we have a Junior Bassmasters Club with Bay County Bass Club, and so the kids fished with our team members that day that didn't have a partner, and Cameron Waltman won that one, 6.12 pounds.
Where's Cameron from?
Here, but I mean, I'm not sure, you know, what, if it's Lynn Haven, Panama City, or what the deal is, but he's here. So, now this is an interesting one because Ghost Bass anglers fished out of Martin Lake, here in Panama City, over by the paper mill.
These are some Martin Lake bass.
He had almost 17 pounds out of Martin Lake.
Wow. Folks, that's right here, right down there by the paper mill, if you don't know. Martin Lake has been here for a long time, and there's some big bass in there.
That shows you right there. There's some good fish in there.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't cost anything to go over there.
17 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then this is Lunker's Bass Club out of here in Panama City, and it's Brian Behe. They fished Lake Seminole, and he won that one with 16.80 pounds.
They're all pretty consistent, aren't they? 16, 17 pounds.
Bag.
All right.
And this is Liberty County Anglers Bass Club. Chris Kincaid and Jinker Porter won that one with 14.88 pounds. That was on the Apalachicola River.
All right.
And I have to do a better job of getting these all the same size, huh, Jeff?
Yeah. What we're doing,
So, Poor Guys Bass Club, Justin Sutton, 9.44 pounds out of Lake Talquin.
Lake Talquin, I thought that'd be bigger out of Lake Talquin.
Now here's an interesting one. This is my dad. He fishes with Panama City Bassmasters, and he is 82 years old, still has a Triton bass boat and fishes tournaments, and he won their club out of Howard's Creek last month.
Folks, that right there, we got to pause a minute, look at that. 82 years old, going down to Howard's Creek, got his own bass boat.
Yeah, he's got his Triton,
and went in a tournament.
He had 15.5 pounds there.
How about that?
He whooped him that day. I think second place was 7 pounds or something. So I have to brag on my dad.
He blew him away.
Yep. So I always tell my wife he's the reason that I'm spending all this money fishing. You know,
that's right.
He started it.
That's important. Good job there, buddy. Nice.
These are some monthly tournaments. This is the American Bass Anglers on the 15th. Rob Lawhon had 20.20 pounds at Lake Talquin.
All right.
And the American Bass Anglers on the 29th, David Howell, out of, I believe it was Lake Seminole, had 18.24 pounds.
That's a pretty bass right there.
Second place was 18-something. Third place was 18-something. So it was pretty close. So, and this was the Winter Trail Classic, which wrapped up the Winter Trail for this season. Richard Eldridge and Jamie Lippin out of White City won it with 17.23 pounds.
All right.
That river in the lower end's got some good fish coming out of it.
Okay.
So, and our Tuesday night tournaments, which are every other Tuesday night. This one was on the 24th. Dooney Seal won it with 7.69 pounds.
All right. All right. This is.
And the other Tuesday night on the 10th, Scooter Nelson and Chad Chisholm with 12.61 pounds.
All right.
We're having 40 to 45 people fish
on
that.
Tuesday night.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's a good turnout.
Familiar face.
Mm-hmm. You saw him this weekend, didn't you?
Yeah.
The Deer Point Team Trail, Bobby Smith won it with 9.55 pounds. It's been tough because his one fish was half of his weight there, 5-pounder. And, you know, the whole weight was 9.55. Everybody had a limit, but there just wasn't any size to them. So. And this was our Elite Anglers Team Trail out of Lake Talquin, and Rob and Kerry Lawhon won that with 24.17.
That is a nice work at that.
They were still bidding up there. They were bidding everywhere.
That looks like my third period class right here getting ready for lunch.
Hey, I just wanted to show that picture. They weren't at White City. Them pelicans at 3 o'clock, they know where to come.
They're right on dinner queue, right?
Yeah,
they know when the weigh-in is.
Mm-hmm. At weigh-in, those pelicans are there. I guess they see all the bass boats coming in.
Yeah.
And they come in. They try to catch some fish as we dump them back in the water. They'll dive down in there and try to get them. So we try to scare them off before they can grab one or two.
That's
they
amazing.
do. Yeah. They got to eat too, I guess.
That's amazing.
So.
Well, there's been some good tournaments this week or this month, and we're going to show this video of the weigh-in we had this past weekend down in White City, and had some nice fish brought in there.
Mm-hmm.
We got a surprise winner. We can't talk about who won it yet, but it's all kinds of things happen. So why don't we take this break and we'll come back and set up this video.
Clay O'Neill's Land Clearing. When you need land clearing, pond digging, road building, or any type of excavation, Clay O'Neill's Land Clearing is fully equipped to handle it. If the job is big or small, he covers it all, serving the Florida Panhandle from Madison County to Escambia County. He's just a phone call away. Hey, thanks, Clay. for another job well done.
Harold Milling Company, rough and tough dog food. Harold Milling Company builds it. They build hog feed, they build dairy feed, they make chicken feed. They have specialty feeds for rabbits. If you got a worm farm, grandmother used to have a worm farm. Look at that, Harold Milling Company. You want to go down and get you, the dog's not running anymore. That's all over with. You want to get that 16% and drop down from the 26% protein. You don't want over to get fat. Harold Milling Company, you can buy at almost any feed store in the Panama City area.
Steel, the #1 selling brand of handheld outdoor power equipment in America.
Right now, dependable grass trimmers start at just $159.95.
For cleanup, hard-working steel blowers start at $149.95.
Plus, double your limited warranty with your steel product purchase.
Start easier, work smarter, finish faster with Steel, #1 in America.
We know Bob says see and save today and every day on all Steel outdoor products at Soul Tractor.
When you stop by Blue Water Outriggers, you will find everything for your outdoor adventure. Stock up on all your favorite brands and shop for some of the latest outdoor gear and accessories. You can also shop online and have your orders delivered straight to your home. Our flagship store is nestled right off of Highway 98 in the Port City Shopping Center, just steps away from the Port St. Joe Marina. You will love our selection, our prices, and our friendly service.
Okay, welcome back, folks. Sitting here with Alan Courtney from around the tournament trail, catching up on our bass fishing. Always comes in the first Tuesday of the month, and we're talking about the lower end of the river system. Been some good fishing.
Yeah, there has been, and the lower end is always good, and it certainly depends on the tide. It's always better if it's moving, you know, outgoing better than anything. But you can see the results we've had over time when I'm showing you here all the fish that are coming out of White City.
Yeah.
Most of them are coming out of the Lake Wimico and lower end area. There's a lot of guys that'll run up that river, you know, and catch them in the river. But there's plenty of fish down there to be caught, you know.
And it's an excellent place to have a tournament because and we just went to this one this past Saturday, and it was around Saturday afternoon around 3 o'clock when everybody was coming in. But we were looking at all the different boats and all. It had it was a Franklin County project graduation. Going to a good cause. They raised some good money for the project graduation night there at Franklin County High School for the Seahawks, and Adam had a good turnout, so I was down there to help him see it. So I think what we're going to do is set up this video. The video's going to run about 5 minutes. We're going to come back and talk about, he's got some secret weapons here that he's going to show you. So let's go ahead and set up this video. Jeff, let's go ahead and run it. Today, Paul.
Throwing a plastic worm all day long.
This is a familiar place. This is how this lives. You just weighed in a bunch right there, 14 pounds?
It was hard to come by today.
Was it rough fishing today?
It was tough. A little bit early, and they just quit. We caught one fish since probably 8 or 8:30 this morning.
Wow.
And yesterday they attacked the boat.
Well, they knew it was a tournament today.
That's tournament day. They marked their calendar just like we did. I'm convinced.
Good to see you, Bob.
You too.
You want another one?
Yeah.
Just in case.
Steve McLemore, Adam. We know Adam. He's on the show all the time. But Steve, y'all had a good day today, buddy.
Yeah, we did.
This right now, y'all in first place. Adam, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm thinking I like that.
What was y'all's secret today?
Patience.
We were patient.
Throwing that horn toad a million times.
Horn toad a million times.
You gotta go look at the front of my boat. I've just got this pile of used ones there.
Really? Did y'all catch them early or later?
Some of them early and then a couple later.
The big ones were early, but the majority of them were later.
Okay.
That's a good time. Maybe it'll hold out.
All right, we'll see.
I hope so.
All right, we're here with Mike Pridgeon, tournament director. Mike, hey, listen, buddy, you've had good weather. You had some good fishermen out here, great turnout. So you got to be pleased.
We're well pleased. We're 4 boats short of last year, but still a good turnout for a benefit tournament.
Well,
and it's I'm real glad to see it.
Well, I know you do a lot of work just as a tournament organizer and all, and to have this kind of turnout's good, and some nice fish brought in.
It was some good fish. Unfortunately, I didn't bring one.
Well, it looks like Alan Courtney might be one of the big guys, so we're going to wait and see. People watching out there are going to say it's going to be rigged or something.
Yeah,
but it's not.
Somebody got to win it.
I know it.
Might as well be out.
And this is a good call, project graduation.
Yeah, project graduation for the high school kids.
Yeah.
Give them something to do after graduation now.
All right, thank you so much, buddy.
Right,
good job. There you go, Sean. Good job. All right.
Thanks, sir.
He got his hands full.
No, my partner, I got told his.
14A.
14A.
Ricky Stover.
It's over. Good job there. And then. Alan Duke, Robert Colbert with a check of $450. Good job there. All right, second place, runner-up, 14.17 pounds. Coming in close second is Bobby Smith and Johnny Sullivan. Check for $760. Bobby Smith. John Kirkland. Good job. Good fishing there, fellas. And the winner, I don't know if this is right. I can't believe this. 15.05 pounds. Alan Gordon and Steve McLemore. Also the second big fish at 4.83. And our first place is $1,265. Add on $120 for the second place big fish. Good job, fellas.
When you think of a successful hunting season, 2 things come to mind: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. Browning is the best there is, and C&G Sporting Goods is your factory direct, full-line Browning dealer. C&G stocks Browning guns, camo, knives, scopes, gun safes, bows, and much more, including hunting and fishing license. Look over the new Browning BAR camo short right and X-Bolt rifles. Why pay good money for anything less than a Browning? Browning and C&G, the best there is. Home of the experts.
It pays to own a Kubota, and now it pays even more. It's Kubota Rewards time at Soul Tractor, featuring long-term financing as low as 0% APR on a new Kubota tractor, utility vehicle, mowers, and more. The rewards of owning a Kubota add up fast. Quality, power, dependability, and now available financing as low as 0% APR.
At Soul Tractor, we only sell commercial-grade equipment for professionals and serious landowners.
Bill Kramer's Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is Panama City's exclusive full-line dealership, built on a 45-year foundation of trust and total customer satisfaction in all departments, including our huge pre-owned department, where we'll pay top dollar for your current automobile as a trade-in, or we'll place your vehicle on our lot and help you sell it. At Bill Kramer's Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. 4 decades, 3 generations, 1 tradition.
Sunrise to sunset. A walk through nature takes you on a journey of Florida's Emerald Coast. You'll encounter the wildlife, birds, lighthouses, indigenous to the beautiful land and seascapes of Florida. Set to the sounds of nature and enhanced with easy listening music. Only $14.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling. NatureWalkDVD.com or send check or money order to the address on the screen. A walk through nature. Visually stunning.
All right, welcome back, folks. We'll get back with our winner in just a second, but let's take our Express Lane fishing game forecast. Looking at our peak times per day, we're looking at this morning early, we're looking at 2:49 to 4:49. For this afternoon, 3:20 to 5:20 p.m. We're looking at an excellent time right there. Good, strong outgoing tide. Excellent fishing right there at that time. Brought to us by Express Lane, American owned, American operated. Well, how does it feel to be a big winner?
Well, it always feels good to win a little bit, you know.
That was a nice tournament.
We had a good time, and it's all about beating those other guys. If there's some money to go along with it, well, that's a good thing, you know. But it's all about winning, you know, placing. So. Well,
they ended up winning some money for the project graduation, and I say winning, earning some money for project graduation.
Yeah.
That was always a good deal when you have such a good cause like that.
Yeah, they made several $100s, you know, to go toward that.
That's good.
So.
Well, show us what were you fishing with and all. What were some of your secrets?
Well, I didn't bring it, but I've showed y'all before. The horny toad, that Zoom horny toad, I threw that thing pretty much all day long. You know. Yeah. Occasionally, I would pick up something else just to give my arm a break. You know, but it's just I picked that thing up and threw it from start to finish, and it paid off. My first one was probably about a 5-pounder, and that was second lunker for the day. Got us a couple $100 on that one, and I think the first two were a 5 and a 4.5.
And your fishing partner?
Steve McLemore.
What was Steve fishing with?
Oh, I did not turn this off. All right. Yeah, we'll get rid of that.
Well, while I was getting set up, his fishing partner, Steve did a good job too.
Yeah, Steve McLemore did a great job. Me and him fished together quite a bit. He's a good guy. But like I say, we threw that horny toad all day, nonstop. If anybody does that, you know, and no matter where you're at, the Seminole, Taupin River system, you're going to catch some fish on it. You may, you know, like I told you last month, I think I used probably in the tournament there 30 or 40 of them, and I probably used 20 or 30 this tournament. Just had a pile of used ones on the boat when I was through, and I got to go by Lee's and get some more.
Adam, we're in this pattern. We're in May now. What kind of pattern are the bass doing right now? What kind of fishing?
Well, it's starting to get hot, and after the morning, you can go to flipping, which I've showed before, taking a big 1 ounce weight, you know, and going and punching through some grass, finding some heavy, thick cover. The thicker the better, if you can find solid matted grass. And it takes at least a 1 ounce weight sometimes, even a 1.5 ounce weight to get through them. Put some kind of a creature bait on there, and just go to flipping all day long. You won't get as many bites, but most of the time they're a better bite when you do get a bite on that. But top water in the morning, and worming or flipping in the, you know, once that sun comes up and it starts getting hot, that's what I would do right now. So but
talking about good things like project graduation. Let me interject this in here real quick, and we'll get back to a really neat idea on protected fishing rod. But we got a call this weekend. I want Ricky Collins down at Mexico Beach called, and he's going to offer another $100. You know, we had our friends Ralph and Lucretia Turner, our viewers, had their motor stolen, a 9.9 Suzuki, and we come up with a $100 reward from Panhandle Outdoors. Then I got a call up there from Clay O'Neill up in Alpha. He threw in another $200 for the reward.
That's good.
Well, this weekend, Ricky talked to Ricky. He's going to throw another $100 in, and that what a reflection it is on our viewing audience to do something like this.
It's a shame you have to deal with that anyway.
Yeah, it really is. But so the total reward right now, just from Panhandle Outdoors viewers and all, is $400. So if you know of anyone who may have picked up that 9.9 Suzuki, we want to get it back to Ralph and Lucretia so they can go fishing. And I know they enjoy fishing, and we want to do all we can. But thank you, Ricky, for that kind gesture right there.
And where was that at?
It was right up on the north end of Deer Point Lake, up there around Indian Bluff. Around Indian Bluff. So they talk to your bass guys.
Yeah, we have our Tuesday night tournament tomorrow night.
Talk to them, tell them the $400 reward for our 9.9 Suzuki, and that, you know, you're talking to Deer Point Lake people right there. So ask them if anybody's all of a sudden it got a 9.9 Suzuki on the back of there.
Yeah.
You know.
What year was it? You know.
It's 2011, I believe.
Okay.
Pretty neat.
New one then. Yeah. Those things aren't cheap. A 9.9 sounds like a little bitty motor, but still an expensive motor.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. So we'll do what we can. Now, how are we going to protect our rods? You were showing me something a while ago. This is cool.
This may be something. Y'all can see this is called a rod sock, and they come in all lengths for your different lengths of your rods.
And it's like they just slide right down into here.
Now this is a rubber keeper. This particular rod is the one that has the micro guides, really small eyes on there. And if you have a rod that has the micro guides on it, then you should order them with this elastic band, because those eyes are so small it'll slip off of it. But if you have rods with the standard size eyes, then you don't need the straps, because the eyes itself will keep the rod protector on your rod. But as much as these rods are costing these days, you know, these Ducket rods are from $140 to $200 a piece. You know, it's good to have these rod socks on there when you're sliding them in and out of your compartment in your boat.
Yeah. How do you like these small guides? Yeah,
I like them a lot. I really do. A couple of reasons. They say it helps you cast them longer. Your cast go longer.
You get more distance off of them?
That's what they say, and it seems to be true.
Yeah.
You know, but also sometimes we'll have 5 or 6 rods on each side of that boat, and there's many a time the other eyes aren't that much bigger, but you can step on them and bend them a lot easier. These are so small, you know, you can't even do that. If you step on one, you're going to be stepping on your rod. So. But these rod socks come in all different lengths for your different size rods and different colors. And the colors are, if you had an 8-foot rod, then you would get a blue one, let's say, to go on your 8-foot rod, and a green one for your 7-foot rod. But there's no way I can remember that. You know, what color.
So you just ride
it. I just bought the all black, and then turn around and put some white electrical tape
right here,
and wrote what size it is on the end of it, and then you just know by looking at it, you know which one it goes on. But they do make all different colors, you know, for your different lengths. So if you can remember, if you got 15 rods, if you can remember the 15 different colors, well, more power to you. I can't do that.
Well, I know we got what all kind of tournaments we got coming up next month or so. I know you're still doing Tuesday night, still going strong.
Every other Tuesday night. Tomorrow night is one. You know, every Thursday night at High Point Landing, there's a big bass battle, which is like, I think it's just $10 a piece, and you just bring in one fish, you know, and the biggest bass. Just one fish, big bass battle. And then winner take all on that one, and they have a pretty good turnout. I don't go to that one because it's hard for me to get up 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm out late fishing the night before. But you can look on the front of my website at aroundthetournamenttrail.com, and it will show you on the first page all the tournaments that are going on this month, whether it's a club tournament or an annual tournament or a monthly tournament. Once again, if you have a son or even daughter, grandkids that want to join a junior club, look on my website once again and contact me, and I'll let you know how to do that. There's probably, I think, 9 or 10 junior Bassmasters were in our last tournament.
Very good.
They have a wonderful time. They have their own meetings over at Richard Eldridge's house.
Yeah, and if people just want to go off for a weekend, it's a great.
They fish every other month, so it's not like it takes up a lot of time. You know, so it's just right.
I don't want to get out here, buddy. Thank you.
We going? Okay.
Congratulations. You're going to buy lunch.
Thank you once again. I'll do it.
Thank you all so much for watching the show, folks. You do something good for somebody today. God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.